All right, I absolutely had to do this. Ugh, I can't stand it. I'm going insane. He just infuriates me, and his chat is totally indoctrinated, honestly. What the hell? And when he was in jail, I welcomed Shark Kittinger over here, and apparently that was because she had nowhere else to go. Because when he came out of jail, she was over there talking to me. Then she came over talking about me. And she came over and apologized to me. And she's back over there, up to her old tricks. Oh, Al Kennedy's in. Hey, honeybee. Hey, innocent. Al Kennedy's over there in Degens. That's what she used to do, too. Just tell who was in someone else's chat and report to Ernie. What the fuck? People can go wherever they want. LK's a clip channel. She goes everywhere and makes clips. So, hi, Wisconsin Mama. Hi, Robert Redmond. Oh, the mental ones keep going back to Ernie. Yeah, I'm not running Summer's banner because I don't want Summer to be associated with this filth. So, we're going to start with the one about the lightning where he didn't mention the lightning. Remember that one? Now we know what that means. How many people believe the gay tiger is in Kingsport? He actually is in Tennessee. I know that. He is. I know everybody thinks he's lying all the time, but he's not lying all the time. He actually is in Tennessee. Or he was there yesterday anyway. Hey, JP Fluff. Well, Robert Redmond, you should get with it. There's a lot to clip. No, he is in Tennessee. Oh. Hi, Fluff. Oh, I like that, Fluff. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. And I'm not playing it because I don't want to play the filth, but we will go over it. Yeah. Hey, Skunk Ape. But somebody asked me why he's always trying to hide where he is. He doesn't always trying to hide where he is, but he does most of the time, and he lies a lot. Why is that? Why does he feel he has to hide his location? I know, it exhausts me too. I will be if someone could tell me where. I have someone up there who wants to talk to him. Well, they can talk here. Hey, Wreath Maker. You mean Cole King? He doesn't even tell the truth about his name half the time. Here we find out Cole King has been messaging Eric. Hilarious. We think, oh, yeah, I don't know where he's staying there. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to start here with his song. Did you notice his songs are all like self-glorifying bullshit? I mean, even that one that started off about summer, I really was touched by that. I thought, oh, this is the only thing he's ever done that I can really agree with. And, it talks about a little child. The mood is kind of melancholy. And yeah, until about a minute in, then it's like how YouTubers are attacking him. He's doing such good work. Ridiculous. All about Ernie. All about Ernie. Skunk Ape, what? Yeah, I talked about that. I think it's more torture. He did send someone to, yeah, he's the hero in every song. He did send someone, a woman, to message Eric, and Eric did call her, and she tried to get him to make up with Eric. So I don't know. Eric thinks if he called for Ernie, Ernie would come, so I don't know. I don't know how deep that goes, honestly. Okay, yes, songs are ridiculous. Oh, why do my cats always want to be petted when I'm unalive? Okay, I was raised where the gravel meets the creek, where a handshake says more than words can speak. Do you have to make up the words for these songs? Or do you just give it an idea and it goes? Pine trees swaying in the summer breeze. That's where this old soul learned to believe. You don't have a soul, Ernie, in my opinion. The old folks taught me to read the ground, every broken twig, every hidden sound, native wisdom passed down through the years. Okay, this is where he says that, why can't I go down? Can you guys hear me? I can't scroll down in the comments anymore. Crap. It's always something. Oh, okay, there we go. You have to feed it the lyrics. Oh my God. He must spend hours on these songs. Hey, Equal Justice. No, I'm not using my phone innocent, but I'm gonna do that after this because I definitely need it. This phone is dead. Okay, this is native wisdom passed down. Remember he said that the Native Americans trained him in tracking techniques. Remember all that bullshit? Yeah. That was where he said that the KKK marched down his road and had cross burnings in the backyard and whatever. They call me the lightning tiger. Oh wait, every road I walked, every scar I has been another lesson in life. Let me learn. Oh my God. Yeah. What about the scar in your face from Josh Shanks hitting you with his ring in high school? That's one of Ernie's songs. Yes, he absolutely did. What else does the bastard have to do in life? I know. It's filthy and disgusting, and it comes from Marlena. What? I thought I was married to Shelby and a lesbian. Oh my God. Okay. They call me the lightning tiger running through the storm with a country soul. Like I said, you have no soul, in my opinion. Truth is my compass. Faith is my road, and I never let go. Skip Tracer Investigator. Did you see my post when I watch things? Every person that, every person I see that is impersonating an officer, when they get caught, they say they're a fugitive recovery agent. What a coincidence. Following trails wherever they lead from these southern hills to the YouTube screen. He doesn't live unless he's on YouTube. I swear. He doesn't even exist unless he's live. I'm living exactly who I'm meant to be. That's a scary thought, Ernie. I chase the answers across this land, helping people with these working hands. This is like, tells a lot about his psychopathy, doesn't it? Some folks run, some folks hide, but the truth keeps walking right beside. You wouldn't recognize the truth if you saw it. My roots run deep in southern clay. Hard work carried me every day. Who's hard work, Ernie? Who's hard work? Because we know I want yours. No silver spoon, just no easy ride, just grit hard and a whole lot of pride. Well, you don't lack that. When the night gets long, I keep the light on. I believe that because you're scared of the dark, and I know that. Because your family told me that you're scared of the dark. When hope feels gone, I'll keep moving on. Every mile behind me built the man I am. Every mile behind me. What happened to you, Ernie, that made you the man you are? With the good Lord's grace, I'll stand where I stand. You swear more than Prayer Garden lately. Lord God, Jesus God, you just constantly. I wouldn't want to be standing next to you. Oh, did somebody make an unrespectful comment? I see Lisa Jetton is out. I don't remember who he asked that. Who was it? um. Oh yeah, Don B. We should go over him tonight too. Not exactly Don B, but his commenters. Oh, hey flies. I'm sorry, I was reading this, so I wasn't looking at the truth. Hi, Ryan. Wreathmaker. Max Smith. Apparently, he says he's a poet, doesn't know it. None of the rest of us know it either. Lisa Jetton is going around. Yeah, you can tell when he's coming down. He was coming down the other day. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll get to that recording. This is the one before that. We'll get to that one. Yes, I'm married and a lesbian and now having an affair with Brian. Yes, thank you. Lisa Jetton is going by Marie now. Are you really? That's one of my interests, is the injustice that Native Americans suffer, especially missing Native Americans. Nobody really gives a shit. If you covered Downey, I'm not going to play him. Does he have a transcript? I hope so. So I'm not listening. I am the lightning tiger, strong as the thunder rolling overhead. Raised in the South, keeping my word, living by the life I've led. Skip tracer, investigator, searching until the truth is found. Country boy forever, heart wide open with boots planted on the ground. Yeah, they don't move. We already know that. The boots might be planted on the ground, but you're not wearing them. I'm the lightning tiger. Oh, a Wisconsin native. Okay. Oh, native Wisconsin. Okay. Hey, there's somebody else in here that's a Wisconsin native, but I'm not going to out him. Oh, okay, Skunk Ape. That's a good idea. Hey, crybaby. How's it going? Yes. Leave the boys alone. Once again, yeah, Ernie's not this live, but that live was all his child sexual abuse talk again, wasn't it? He revels in that. He loves talking about that. And it's just disgusting. Did I say hi to Jaded? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm the lightning tiger, and this is my road. From the back roads to the bright lights, I'll keep chasing what's right. No matter where this journey goes, the South will always be my home. I've walked roads where the canvas rolled, where every headlight line took its toll. Standing in the middle when the pressure climbed, holding my ground one step at a time. From crowded streets to long, cold nights, every mission carried its own fight. The noise gets louder, the truth gets thin. That describes him to a T. The noise gets louder, the truth gets thin. But I keep moving through the wind. He's so narcissistic. He does. He 100% does. Oh, yeah. And he knows. Oh, he knows that guy that, yeah, he knows every pedophile, doesn't he? He seems to. When the world starts shaking all around, through the chaos, through the fire, running on adrenaline, fueled by desire, race that goes like thunder in the night, standing for what I believe is right. Is he really thinking that this is describing him? Seriously? And he keeps talking about the Kyle Rittenhouse from January 6th. Yeah, he claims he was there. Was there pictures of him there? To standing where the camera stands. Well, yeah, you're always trying to get online. You were at that Jaden Spicer funeral, weren't you? I saw you, Ernie. I saw you there. From the Kyle Rittenhouse trial to media protection everywhere with his ninja skills. Minnesota streets beneath flashing lights, crowds still shouting through the night. Every mission leaves another scar, another lesson about who we are. Oh my God. Much longer does this go on? He does this so that he doesn't have to talk, right? He lets these songs play, sometimes two of them. Then, at several points in his lives, he disappears, right? It's just silence. He's making money through all this. Okay. So he starts this. What a night. Wow, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my God, I hate that. Give me a second here where we unwind a little. And then he doesn't say anything for a while. Wouldn't you unwind a little before you went live? Why would we need to listen to dead air while you're getting unwinded? Don't even ask why I'm tired. Because I don't even know I'm tired. Been working my ass off. How many times does he say, thank you, I appreciate it? I should go through and do that. I'm tired, very, very tired. Okay, here's the part that I posted about. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. Gene, you're right. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of smoking mirrors. Yeah, I posted the definition of smoke and mirrors, which means you're tricking people, like a magician, pulling tricks. It's all fake. Can't believe he obviously doesn't know what that means. Hey, Roxy. Let's see. Finding summer, and when I mean when, I say a lot. You aren't going to find summer, you asshole. I don't really mean that much. I mean, there's probably about 12 or 13 people that are highly against us finding summer. No, they're just highly against you. It doesn't have anything to do with summer. I would never run from this case. I said we have to step to the side a little bit, and law enforcement do what they do. They need to do because we're all up in it right now. Okay, so how many times has he said he's going to step aside? At least twice he said he was going to take a week off, right? And then he wasn't even gone 24 hours either time. He can't take any time off. It's literally impossible for him to take any time off YouTube. Hey, Robo Granny. Hey, that girl. He would literally die. He'd be drained of life. He gets his strength from going live on YouTube. Oh, yes. He needs to have his channel taken down. Seriously. I don't like campgrounds. Not around these areas. Because everybody knows us, and it's like you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Everybody recognizes him. No, I'm sure, yeah, they see you and run away. I'm pretty sure. For more than one reason. Okay. He's going to interview a person that's never been interviewed. That would be pretty hard because literally everyone in Ben Hill and Rogersville and Kingsport and even other states has already been interviewed. So literally is one of his favorite words, right? Literally. Yeah. And he, what did Honeybee say? Oh, he definitely does. That's his main subject himself. Oh, he was. That was when he was at the, that was when he was in the rehab house that he got kicked out of and then went to the red couch. I believe we're getting close to doing this interview. Okay, so he's going to interview him. Then we're getting close. We're getting very close. So he doesn't have an interview. We're going to tackle Hunter tonight. He's going to interview Hunter. Hunter's already been talked to, so that isn't it. Special interview, a special show. It's someone I worked with in the past. Derek Rush? You've never worked. I think it'll be a big show. This man went out of his way. He worked hand in hand with the Department of Homeland. Yeah, okay. You're in deep with the Department of Homeland. Didn't he say he trained the Texas Rangers? I thought he did, but now he's saying it's Homeland Security. Okay, here he goes talking about Tim Ballard. You know, the trafficker who got excommunicated from his church for what morally, I forget what it says, morally unacceptable behavior. That Tim Ballard. See him making excuses about that. I finally got my old contacts back and I was able to retrieve an email and we're going to talk to the main man himself. Why would Tim Ballard talk to you? Huh? What if he's just like you, Ernie? What if he's just like you? What if he's just a liar and predator fooling people? I'm not saying he is, but if he talked to you, I'd have to think that way. It's going to be open to the public, but only members can ask questions. Oh, I think you can do that, can't you? Okay, so he doesn't want any trolls. You've got everybody blocked over there now, Ernie. Oh, Markella was going to leave. No matter how we feel about Markella, we want her to feel better. Let's see. Another person is sick. I think they were sick because of what he was talking about, really. Oh, here's the poison oak. Anybody ever had poison oak? Didn't somebody say that poison oak was only in some states out west or something? How desperate does someone have to be to clone the biohazard? Doug is doing good. Doug had some problems, but Ernie is the Pink Ranger. Hi, Mama, too. Okay, so, yeah, anybody ever had poison oak? And then somebody told me to put Clorox on it. So I got poison oak on the bend of my wrist and on the top part of where I curved the tree up under my arms. You have to go outside to get poison oak, I'm pretty sure. And you don't go outside, Ernie. It dries up. Well, I put Clorox on it for 3 days straight. So, do you? Flies? Okay. That was just what someone said. He's put Clorox on it for 3 days straight. Hey, Elwoods. Has anybody ever poured bleach on their skin for 3 days straight? What a moron. Somebody said tell him to drink it. And I am like a dog with fleas right now. Yep, he said that. He said that. Literally, I've been sitting here digging and digging. A dog with fleas. Oh, the people that he's been meeting on Beach Creek, he thought they might have given me scabies. Or the other way around. Right, Ernie? I've had animals and they had mange that I've been petting. People don't get mange. What a dick. Oh, yes, he does. We've seen all that. Clorox was supposed to work in 2 or 3 days, and it ain't worked yet. Keep pouring it on there, Ern. Well, now he's talking about oatmeal bath. Like literally, I had a freaking itch, and it started itching. And oatmeal bath. Oatmeal in a bath? I don't think I got no oatmeal. I don't know. I hate oatmeal. Well, they didn't tell you to eat it. Oh my god. Oh, running water. He didn't like running water. Oh, he's putting shoe polish on it, bleach on it, loose white shoe polish. Are you racist? Oh my god. Oh, that's Margaret. You do know I'm kind of dark skinned, right, Margaret? You do understand I do have some dark skin. I'm not an albino. Is this supposed to be about summer? What exactly is this about, Ernie? You? Is this about you? I might have to go buy me some stuff. We know. I'm not even going to say that. Well, if he's a werewolf, he might get mange. I didn't think of that. Lord have mercy, I'm about to get me some stuff sponsored. I better shut up. I thought you had a bunch of sponsors. You keep saying you do. You've said that for a long time. Then them haters come out of the woodwork. He's over there asking for money so he can get some cream to rub on his poison oak. He's got that griping bastard. Well, you are a griping bastard. Okay, he says he's at a campground. Let's see. He doesn't like this Michael guy that's in the chat, but he doesn't block him. Okay, I'm scrolling through this. Oh, here we're after Ryan. I just couldn't believe Ryan finds true. Oh my god, flies, you're hilarious. I just couldn't believe that Ryan Finds Truth has not put it out there yet that he had a secret meeting with Don Wells, Candace Wells, and Chris and Trudy. It wasn't secret. Just because you didn't know about it doesn't mean it was secret. I didn't hear Chris and Trudy were there. I don't believe they were. I don't think that meeting was videotaped. It certainly wasn't, to put on YouTube for clout. And that's why Ernie's got a picture of him talking to Don and Candace in the thumbnail. He's so jealous of Ryan. A lot of people have been emailing me, and I mean to email you guys back. I just had no time. You don't do anything. It's not like you have a job. What does he do in his spare time? That's his excuse for not emailing Ryan back, I think. Oh, that's definitely eating him up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whatever. Jamie Cox? I don't know who that is. Let's see. Is he we're working on another interview. We had Don Wells' boss, him and his wife came in to set the record straight. I don't think he even knew about it. I don't either. Why would you think you needed to talk about it? He wasn't involved, didn't have anything to do with him. It was just something Don said, like that phone call to Mary. Why do you need to interview Tucker? He isn't involved in that. Oh, here, he did mention the lightning. Notice the name of the show is Remember When Summer Asked You, Candace, What Lightning Is? I think he's doing that because in my live, we talked about how that video was so cute and like such a tender moment between Candace and Summer. That's lightning, baby. It really was. So he's trying to attack that. Well, there's a reason. And it makes me think about signs and symbols. Oh my God. Now, here's something that I've always told you all. Remember, I said falling water, like waterfall or rain, is a sign, a symbol. It wasn't raining in the video. It was a sound effect of rain. It wasn't raining in the video. So why was the sound effect in the bottom of the TikTok used when there was no rain? Because it's running water. And you see, I remember told you the colors white, red, and running water mean available. Oh, you're such an ass. Seriously. Okay, I'm not watching chat because I'm reading this. Oh, yeah, but yeah, he's the lightning tiger. Does that mean he's available? Or does that mean he's got kids that are available? He fucks in the sock. He's probably got that tattooed on his neck. Is Viper in here? I didn't see him. If he is, hello. He ran out of talcum powder. Oh, is Viper in here? I'm sorry, Viper. I missed you because I'm... Oh, yeah. Yes. Those things look scary. I'm sure he has even more disgusting things. Like that rainbow jock strap and that kind of stuff. Oh my God. Yes, he does. He loves that. He revels in that. Well, yeah, I don't think he did it for clout. No. Okay, it goes into the pizza-y stuff. Okay, that was all debunked, Ernie. That was the controversial stuff of it because all that came from combating human trafficking and the signs and symbols. Do you remember when I told you about the barrel? Did you notice how Summer, when she was dancing in the rain, she had to keep in front of the barrel? She didn't. Did you ever watch that, Ernie, or you just... she was behind the barrel. She was off to the side of the barrel. Don't you think if that was a video for sale, they would have turned it so that the for sale was facing you instead of like to the side? We know Don tried to sell his other kid before. That did not happen. Although Mary tried to buy Margie. Oh, he said he told Candace she couldn't stay with Don. I don't know. I think we're getting down to the still white, red, and wadding around. Red means white means available. Red means ready, and water is active. Okay, so he's saying that whole video was signs and symbols. Thank God you're not involved in rescuing children, honestly. Okay, here we go into the scratches. Oh, he definitely. I believe that 100%. Well, we saw the basement in Marky's house, but the police said that Chris's house is a whole different story. It's much, much worse. It's got like sex swings and all kinds of wild, you know. Oh, I never thought of that. He's trying to trigger everybody. Okay, Summer has scratches on her neck. Now this gets vile. If you put them up to other scratches or dog scratches, they don't make numbers. There are no numbers on Summer. I'm sorry. There aren't. And, he's got that older picture of her. Well, none of the pictures after that have any marks on Summer. Summer has numbers on her neck like livestock. This was disgusting. We zoomed in once before and looked at her neck. There was 4s and 5s on her neck. Well, if you go to livestock, when they're branded, they brand them with those numbers. And somebody in chat said we need to have somebody that works with livestock look at her neck. What the fuck? I'm sorry. They do it where it's visible. I don't think so. I don't think they do it on the front of her. But he blew it up and somebody said it's all pixels. It is all pixels. So then yeah. These photos are unedited. I believe that, but it doesn't show anything. I know. I don't know what I'm gonna say about this. Why is Hunter's stepsister in Sullivan County for neglect of children? Each kind of makes you wonder things that go to him, neglect of children. I guess I need to double check that. I thought you already double checked and cut once everything. Since we are all about double verification, we've got to double verify it. Wait, was he talking about Summer's Facebook? Because I'm getting the same story here. So he's saying that Summer's Facebook page has pictures of a bunch of little children on it. No, it actually doesn't have any pictures of any children on it. All the kids had Facebook pages, but they didn't really have anything on them. Oh, I don't know what. Summer played with the animals, but the boys did too. So what does that have to do? I'm going to show you these markings on Summer's neck. Even though if you hit me, I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I know what my training says. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah. He's going through the 300 pictures of little children that trying to find that. Yeah. Hey, Mags. What? Is Lips in here? No, she's not. Please. Mags, ask Lisa or Ryan about the motel you're wanting to know about. What motel? Oh, 100%. 100%. Hunter knows. No. I know he talked about one, but he's just, I honestly believe he's making that shit up. And just like Summer being in the hospital and Don going to visit her, and then somebody said she died. Pretty sure hospitals have to report deaths. But he makes excuses for that in his Live Tonight. Let's see. Hello, Blame Katie. Of course, Blame Katie has to be there and tell Ernie what to do, right? You had a pretty damn good show. I looked and I don't think I saw her have any show. Those marks on Summer's neck come from Facebook. I'm not dragging a child. I'm just telling you what's happened. The more you turn a blind eye to it, that's your problem. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hey, Sarah. The first time. Yes, well, oh, yeah. Well, of course he repeats things because he doesn't have any content. He's not doing anything. So unless he can get some, lion local up there like Fred or Marlena to repeat stuff. I'm the only one that's talked to Marlena. Marlena's only talking to me. I said I literally just saw her tell another creator that she wanted to talk to her to get a hold of her. Of course, you have to pay to talk to Marlena, right, Lips? Oh, and of course, here's PG. She's been throwing some shit at him in chat. Okay, let me go. I don't want to play this, so. Oh, thank you. I'll be right back. Here's where he goes somewhere, like he always does. Probably going in other people's chats. Excuse me. I have a problem breathing. Okay. Still talking about the numbers scarred in her neck. And livestock. Now go to Google and Google yourself livestock and the numbers they use for sale on livestock. Why does he keep comparing and then go to use the comparison to human trafficking to livestock? What the fuck? He's just. Is that respecting Summer, Ernie? Do you think that Summer would be proud of what you're doing? Oh my God. Lots of animals are numbered 4 and 5. A group of 4 or 5 animals being sold together. Oh, he's got pictures. You can see 4 and 5 animals. He's certainly working this, isn't he? It's scarred. Well, there's no scars on her neck. Okay, PG's arguing with him. Oh, God. PG sent him a photo? I wouldn't trust that, I'll tell you. I would not trust anything PG sent me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, still talking about that number 4 and 5. Okay, he's really milking that. The things that the thumbnails he has now of him, he looks old. It doesn't look like Ernie. It looks more like Robert Blake, honestly. And like he's like 80, right? I mean, he was born about the year I was. Oh, okay. So then here he talks about the numbers, right? They're 4 and 5, 4 and 5. You can see the 4 or 5 traced out right here. Ain't that wild? It just happens to be President Trump's number 45 for president. And we all know Don Wells loves Mr. Trump. But you can see 45 scratched on her neck. Sometimes I just want to fucking vomit. It was worse. Yes, it was worse. Misdemeanor. Yeah, let's talk about some of her comments because she's gross too. I think somebody's sending me message. Yeah. Oh, we remember all this. 100%. But he does have some new. Okay, he is still talking. And then he starts talking. Oh, some of them put money signs and butterflies and tattoos. So he's talking about this girl was trafficked. I had to ride the bus back with her. No, you didn't. This girl was trafficked on the bus. Isn't that the girl that he was rubbing her leg and she swatted him off? Is that the girl he's talking about? I believe so. I love banning people. We know that. Google oh, I don't know. He's looking at that picture again. And look at the side of how those watermelons on it are turned. What the? I suppose that's a sign too. Watermelons on your clothing, the way they point. You didn't know. I don't know what we found out in Knoxville. You ain't seen the people we talked to in Knoxville. We've not put that out there yet. He's been talking about that for at least a year, right? That they went to talk about Ryan not putting out Don and Candace interview. You haven't put out anything that you've said you had. You talked to the Morrison family. You talked to Chad Arnold. I know you fucking didn't do that. You talked to the new sheriff. You talked to his family. Now Tucker's family was in your chat. You got all that shit from PG, didn't you? She's always saying people are in her back chat. Let's see. Okay, now we're talking about Candy. I think I posted a picture of that too. You can go look at it. I'm going to show you this is Candace. I'm going to show you some of the places she traveled to. And this is confirmed. Hi, okay. By Facebook, because you can see right here. It's got the dates there with Wisconsin. 2022, July 15th, July 20th, Illinois. This is all the places that she checked in. And look at the time. Nobody pays attention to that stuff. And he's thinking that she's trafficking Summer. Pam's dog. That would be Pam Tate, who's now going by Marie. Candace's mom has 8 different identities. She does not. She does have a lot of aliases. We found out a lot of aliases. She has Candace hair. That's it. Candace Blind, Candace hair. That's what she has. Oh, and she had a Mountain Dew in every picture. Has that been looked at by TBI and CPS? Who the fuck cares, Ernie? Don't you drink Mountain Dew? You have sweet tea in every picture. Why does the FBI need to look at Mountain Dew? I've always said she was trafficked. I've always said that was just part of her life. Really? Do you have some receipts for that? Why would Don take her to sex motels and stuff in Knoxville? I know they did that because we talked to people. We interviewed people in Knoxville. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see those interviews. Oh, he was talking to Ziggy and Fred. Well, there's a source of truth. Yeah, Maria's Lisa Jutton. Didn't I just say that? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Well, they're both about the same ilk. Absolutely. Hey, who knows? Maybe Mountain Dew is During the trip. Hi, Truth Hurts. I don't believe it at all. Yeah, I did misspeak. Pam Tate is Pam's dog, and Marie is Lisa Jordan. Why does everybody have so many aliases? I think you should look into them, Ernie. Okay, we need to match up that timeline of Kansas City has. You know what? That's from I'm talking to professionals about this. I'm talking to people who work these cases every day. I thought you were the professional, Ernie. Aren't you? That was when Don was in Utah and Candace did go up to Wisconsin and Illinois. And she went up and visited family. All those places are where her family lives. So why are you putting that out? Why are you doxing people? Yeah, we're almost done with this. The biggest key giveaway is that barrel for sale and that rain and the dress, the little white dress thing. It's not white. Red means ready and rain means activity. He just sees bullshit everywhere, doesn't he? Everywhere he looks, he sees pedophiles and children being abused and his friends, the pedophiles. Okay, here we got to the kid. Is he talking to Marlena? We heard what happened in Arkansas. We're looking for records on that right now. And if we find them, we're going to put them out here. Oh, wonderful. You're going to, yeah. You ain't going to get any records, Ernie. For one thing, they don't exist. For another, hospitals don't release records of anybody. And they're not going to release records of a minor. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Because I don't want to have to say it. Does everybody know? I'm looking down to see. I know. Groundhog Day. Oh, Nana Kim, hello. I know. He did. And now he's talking about what happened to Josie in Arkansas. Josie was like 2 months old when they left Arkansas, and that's it. Hasn't been back. I don't know why he thinks Arkansas is where the key to everything, but he constantly mentions that. And Josie wasn't in Arkansas. If Josie was 2 months old and had that happening to him, he'd be dead. And now he explains that in the new one. The one from tonight. So let's see. How can I get to that on this phone? Or do I want to do screenshots? Come on, Miles. Get lost. Yeah, I abused my animals. Okay, photos. And let's see what the... I took a lot of screenshots. Oh, this Raider Rich. So the other missing kids don't matter? Apparently not. I don't want to talk about them. Oh, Phoebe. It's going to take someone like Ernie who will go places Ryan and others wouldn't dream of stepping into. Ernie doesn't go places, Phoebe. No. Ryan does. Connie, Ernie is one hell of a man. That's all I can say. Jean E. She's a genius. If Ernie was as bad as he was made out to be, he wouldn't be on YouTube 4 months later louder than before. The math isn't mathing. There's no math there. Sorry. No math. Plus, I think he's brought this case to another layer. Lisa never does lives anymore. Now she's going live every day. That would be me. Well, I was gone for a couple weeks there, so yeah, I wasn't going live. Lisa Thompson. Let's see. Oh, here's the smoke and mirrors. I love that. Someone here that I was totally surprised to see in Ernie's chat. Smoke and mirrors means a deceptive, clever, or illusory trick designed to disguise the truth, distract people, or make something look better and more substantial than it actually is. All of those. All of those. Smoke and mirrors means a false, tricky, or flashy show used to hide the truth or fool people. All of that. 100% all of that. Exactly. And he keeps talking about, well, Marlene has got stuff to tell law enforcement. So tell it. Why did you wait 5 years and now you're suddenly coming out with, that you know all this information? I'm waiting for the new sheriff. The new sheriff is there at the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Go talk to him. There's no excuse for waiting. And he keeps saying, oh, Marlene has a lot to tell. Okay. And here we go with Tim Ballard. And he got discredited, but, Ernie knows him. And, of course, that's all fake. Fake and false. Let's see. Was this the same day? Look into Candace's friend Dee Dee. Why? Okay, here's Summer Wells' Facebook. Does not have any pictures of missing children. There's a picture of a bracelet with beads on it and of some water with rocks near some mountains with snow on it. That's it. Okay, could the numbers be... God, just a minute. Okay, back. Could the numbers be so whoever knows her age? That's what they're saying. She was 4, and then they put a 5 on her. Why would you number a child out in the open where it would be that visible when this is a common thing used in traffickers? Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Okay, misdemeanor. I wonder if a black light or UV light makes the numbers more visible to whoever had her. Well, if they already had her, why would they need to read the numbers on her? Lisa Thompson, another genius, because if she's 4 years old in that picture, that's the way they're advertising her. They're advertising without speaking that she is 4 years old. There's so many geniuses over here. Just kills me. Good for Darlene Spencer. Summer is not livestock. Oh, the number stretched as she grew and her skin stretched. So that's why it doesn't really look like a 4. Lisa Klettner, I see the 4 now. It looks like someone used a cigarette to make the numbers. This stuff is just freaking sick. This is sick. Here, Kyle, can't you find anything better to talk about other than slandering a 5-year-old child's name like that? Yes. There is no official or verified evidence from law enforcement indicating that Summer Wells had numbers on her neck. If that picture is accurate, then why would FBI and TBI deny those markings? And then people telling him it's just pixelated. I see them, this is Misdemeanor. I've seen them mark horses with UV ink, is why I'm asking about a black UV light. Oh my God. I can't take it. Did you hear him say that the spirit box, when he was walking somewhere, said Summer Wells and then Ernie Shaw? So a spirit box is saying that Ernie took her, right? Or that Ernie was involved? Ernie's trying to say that that meant that he was going to be the one to find her. No. No, that's not what spirit boxes do. They really are. Oh my God. So glad you didn't take the week off. Nobody's glad that you didn't take the week off. um, oh, here is Pam Tate. Chili, the guy Jenkins was dating, said he went up there on the land and found something in the red barrel. Is Chili in here? Because that red barrel, it had the top on it. It had the top welded on it. Oh my goodness. Candace's mom has 8 different identities. Oh, here we're showing. I'm not going to read them off because those are all family members that are not involved. She had Mountain Dew in every picture that has been looked at by TBI. Oh, what do they care? What's the deal with Mountain Dew? Oh, here's Pam Tate. People have been saying Lisa used to date Candace's mother. The only person I know that said that was Ziggy with her revenge tarot reading on me. Another good source of factual information. Let's see. You cannot have a different view from you because it doesn't suit your agenda. Shout out equal justice. Candace's first son was beat in the head with a bat, allegedly. That is a lie. Ernie, just stay on track. In my opinion, Summer was unalived on the milk jugs. I wish we knew when she was last seen in public alive, like on a store camera or trail cam, by a witness that's not a suspect. She was seen everywhere alive on that day. Why did they put Utah in her name? Even that has a meaning. Because Don was from Utah. All the kids had 4 names, every one of them. Ernie is still checking the graveyard. When would that be? Thought he had that all set up. TBI told Don Wells himself that he trafficked his own daughter. That came from Don. That came from Don. So, yeah, you know how truthful Don is. I think he made that up. Okay, so let's go to I can't read that. Okay, so let's go to Don's debt. I honestly don't believe that. Don went to Knoxville quite often and did buy large quantities of crack that he brought back. I don't know what he did with it. It was much more than for personal use. So I don't know. However, who's going to give Don Wells credit? Who's going to give Don Wells credit for drugs? Nobody. Absolutely no one. The cartel doesn't kidnap little kids. They like chop people up that owe them money and strew their remains across the front yard. They're going to send a message to other people. They don't kidnap a child and then not talk about it. Yeah, especially 67. Now it's 70,000. Okay, so all right, now we're going to go back to his YouTube tonight where he still talks about what happened allegedly to the boy. Let me go back to this. You know, I hate even doing this. I really do. I hate even giving thought to this. Okay, here's when it comes to the Summer Wells case. Ryan finds truth or Ryan finds money. Well, who do we know that's made a lot of money off the Summer Wells case and continues to? Who? Who do we know? Jaskin. I hope he has a transcript on this. Oh, yay, he does. Oh. If the debt came from Fred's comment, yeah. It does. That's it. Yep. Yeah, exactly. You forgot Don said in there. You thought nobody saw you. You thought nobody knew. Now the lights are coming on. You're hid behind the screen. You're hidden behind a lie. Yeah, that's you. There you go. Turn the lights on. Expose the dark. Yeah. Turn the lights on, Ern. You're hidden behind a screen. Lightning bolts in the chat. Do I have a copycat in here? Who is unlock your reality? That's hilarious. Okay. He's talking about when he worked at Trump Towers again. Thank you all. Thank you all. I have a ton of messages. Yeah, he doesn't have time to look at all those. We have been turning a lot of heads here, a lot of people, especially in Hawkins County. Literally, I know here in Kingsport, it's been like, oh my God, everywhere we go, I cannot put the crocodile hat on and walk outside. Now, this is interesting. He loves literally. He loves that word. Guys, this is the funny thing about it. I bought a mask from CFX. I don't know what CFX is, but do they sell sex things? Okay, why would he need to buy a mask is what I want to know. I guess because everybody knows him. Just take the fucking hat off. Then nobody would know you. I bought a mask probably 3 or 4 years ago. Signs and symbols, Ernie. 4. There's a 4 there. I would say 3 or 4 years ago. It was wild because I went to Summer's Visual. Yes, he did say visual. Went to Summer's Visual. And I got to see Tim Mullins. Well, everybody did because he was there. Well, I got to see him for about 4 or 5 seconds. There's a 4 and a 5 again, Ernie. Why are you obsessed with those numbers? If anybody ever wore a silicone mask, those son of a bitches are hard to get off, especially if you don't have talcum powder. I don't think we would know that. Honestly. Silicone bonds to your skin, literally. So what was the point of that? Oh, so I was trying to fix the mask because you got to fix your nose where you can breathe. You got to fix your eyes where you can see. And the ear part, well, it's just a lot of work. Why would you wear that? What? You can't just get out in Kingsport without everybody knowing. People honk horns at him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's famous. He's famous. He lives for that. He does. That's all he wants is glory and adulation. Seriously. I don't know. I have pictures of him in makeup, or a picture of him in makeup. And the picture of him with the pink toenail polish on. But other than that, I don't know. Maybe he did dress up as a woman. Huh. Can anybody find a receipt for that mask? I know, it's disgusting is what it is. Okay. Okay, you're swearing again. Good deal. Another thing. Who's he saying is a good mod? Okay, so he's adjusting the mask, and all of a sudden, Miss Daisy and Jinkies come flying out of nowhere. I turn around. I've even got a cane. Has anybody got pictures of Summer's Vigil? And see somebody with a cane? Or is this all bullshit? I'm about to turn around. I about got ran over because Jinkies, you can hear it on Miss Daisy's live. Okay. And Jinkies, she said, you're going to run over that old man. Well, that old man was me. And I want you to know I about got clipped. Because they came out of nowhere and yeah, it was breaking the speed limit. You can listen. I went back because they was on a live as they were going to the event. Well, I think they were. Jinkies and Miss Daisy, I don't know who the hell was driving. Jinkies was hollering. She said you about hit an old man. Dolly Vision is doing it live, and there's probably, I think there was 800 people in his chat, and all of a sudden I walk by him and I tap him on his shoulder. I'm like, can you see me in his live? I think I'm in his live, or I walk beside him. I tap him and I say, you're doing a good job, son. And he said, oh, thank you, buddy. So here's some things to look for if anybody wants to. Dolly Vision's live and that live that Jinkies and Daisy did when they went to the visual. Look for an old man with a cane. LK, are you on that? Okay, so after it's over, I'm going back to the van. He's in a blue van. Of course, Ernie, you're always in a van. You need a van for all your ill-gotten law enforcement gear and your sex gear. I've got the back sliding door open, and I've got the box where the mask comes in because it's a special box. Oh my Lord. Sounds like he really does have a mask, but what does he use it for? I can't get it off of me because I forgot the talcum powder. What does this have to do with summer? Ernie? I turn around and Tim Mullen is 25 feet from me. Tim Mullen sees me and he stops dead in my tracks. Predators stop dead in their tracks. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, so here we go. So we've been doing some progress work with Chad Arnold. And I want everybody to understand that that is the man I want to interview more than anyone. You already said you talked to him twice. You can't keep your lies straight, can you? And we're working on that right now. And I think everything is going to go good with that. We're going to have a sit down with Chad Arnold. You already said you talked to him twice. Oh, my Lord. And you didn't talk to the Morrisons at all. Oh, he's going to dye his hair silver and look like a silver wolf. Now, we do have problems with Ryan Finds Truth. But then he goes, too many people starting to recognize me in this area, damn hat. Why don't you just take the hat off? That would solve everything. I don't think anybody recognizes you. Then he's driving. Let me put my seatbelt on before I get pulled over. Well, the cops here ain't going to pull me over anyway. They love me to death. I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. I do hear a phone or a car door shut. Is he driving? Because he doesn't have a license. Sometimes service breaks up, but I've got 3 phones and I got 3 different types of service. AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. Well, why do you have 3 phones, Ernie? I thought that was sus. I thought Candace having 3 phones meant she was a predator. Why do you have 3 phones, Ernie? We have questions. Working on getting an Appalachian wireless right now. And then we're going to have Starlink running. My phone bill's outrageous a month. I swear it's crazy. They have such a thing as unlimited minutes, Ernie. I bet you my phone bill is more than yours. That's all I got to say. Does he even have service? It seems like he goes to McDonald's or wherever he's going, wherever he drove here so he could get service. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll have to go look. Oh, yeah, he used to go live at McDonald's. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose where I am. Okay, we're getting plenty of service here, wherever he is. First he said he was at Waffle House. We're going to ride around Kingsport all damn day long. No, I don't want to go to Cheddar's. Ryan, I'm about out here to the Waffle House. You said you wanted to meet up. I wouldn't advise that, old buddy. Anyway, you did say Sunday, didn't you? It is Sunday. He's saying he wouldn't show up. He's tired of Cheddar's. Isn't Cheddar's where he was trying to pick up that young girl and use cash because he didn't want to leave a trail when they called the cops on him? Hey, Lily. Oh, I'm sure somebody will look at that. Let's see. I had to get somebody to pick something up. When you pick up flash drives, you need to have something to put them in, right? You know, flash cards, SDR cards, and all that stuff. Why do you have all that stuff, Ernie? For crying out loud. Who do you have all that shit with? Said Ryan signed up with Six Up Media and Jennifer. I don't know who Jennifer is, but Cher destroyed her audience. Cher lied to people. You can't lie to people. Oh yeah, what the? You know, he just keeps getting more and more subs over there, and I don't get it. What's up, Katie? Of course, Katie's in there. Killer looks. Now he talks about Grandis has a ton of aliases and a lot of P.O. boxes. You have a lot of P.O. boxes too, Ern. I read them off. Wants Ryan to put out the Don and Candace interview. He's on that again. I will tell you what I am is I'm rich with passion. Nobody's going to beat my passion. Passion for what though? Ern. Marlena knows a lot. Marlena knows a lot. Yeah. I got to see the little puppy that she got off Summer. I didn't know Marlena got a puppy off of Summer. Double verification. It talks about Ryan again. And his family. Wants to interview members of Ryan's family. It was Ziggy. It was. And remember that picture of that tracking dog that Fred sent him that said it was the one that sent it at his house, and it was that famous drug dog from out west? Yeah, Fred's telling the truth. Oh, he's mad that Ryan got with Andy Bernard before he did. Hey, Renee Marie. You're coming in late. I'm an investigator and I know exactly what to do. Now, I never started with Ryan or whoever you want to call him, Scooby-Doo. I'm going to call him Doobie-Doo. Oh my God. Yep, calling people names and tell him to put the interview out. What is he waiting for? Well, it wasn't an interview for clout, Ernie. Not everything belongs on YouTube. Okay, then he's talking about Ryan. I'm not going to play this, but he got so mad at me for showing everybody this and how human trafficking revolves around 4 and 5. I just seem to think that you're obsessed with 4 and 5. She was trafficked a lot, 100%. I believe it 100%. I'm not worried about who he posts about my life and about videos and all that. I could post some videos that you'd be worried about, Ern. I'd lose my channel, but it might be worth it. Let's see. I know. And talking about Ryan just doing it for the money when he's just doing it for the money. Oh, and Ryan goes and buys a dog from the pound. I don't care what kind of training he thinks those things have. Ryan trained that dog. And like I've told you, I've seen one of my customers trained her dog. It's pretty damn good. Got awards. All he wants to find is money. That's pretty rich coming from you. Then he talks about Ryan's weight. Oh, and here is Marlena up there again. I think. No, she was in chat. Oh, he's just another loser. Besides you? Let's see. Got a lot of emails again. Marlena has something she has to go to the sheriff about. Well, why doesn't she? It's a dangerous world out there. We found 3 more people that have been deceased that's involved in a Summerwells case. Who? Who's involved in the Summerwells case? You have no idea, and half those people didn't have anything to do with Summer's case. They just happened to be people in Kingsport, people involved in shady businesses, people that are drug addicts. Yeah, they die. I do think Kingsport is a dangerous, not all of it, but I think, the underworld, there is pretty dangerous. I don't think it all is, because I know some nice people from Kingsport. Oh, and she's saying Don tried to traffic her. You got proof? People didn't know that Don Wells tried to traffic Marlena. I've got the proof of that. Why don't you show it? Could you show it? Marlena has a very big key in this. Marlena has to stay in a location. She can't go out. It's because you threatened to hunt her down, Ernie. Okay, here we go. We're going to get the records from blank in Arkansas, because supposedly in Arkansas, should I say anything about this? Blank had to have an emergency surgery. Okay, I'm not going to say, but blank wasn't in Arkansas since they were 2 months old. And if that happened, the hospital would have reported it. And apparently they didn't. So then to cover that up now, Ernie's saying that traffickers have their own doctors so that they can do things like that. I'm sorry, 2-month-old, that would have killed them. Sorry. Actually, it has. Why don't you chase down somebody that did something like that, Ernie, instead of making things up? So now he's saying it might have been Utah. Pretty sure if it happened in Utah, Mary would be all over YouTube talking about it. Okay, he is saying now it was Utah. Because he found out that that blank was not in Arkansas. So now he had to change his story. Oh, I want to talk about paid doctors that they have. They have paid doctors. I know they do. Now let me show you. Why don't you show it? What? Like, I just don't understand why CPS didn't see this, because it didn't happen. I mean, they were there when this happened. I don't see why they didn't see that. There's a lot of things that God pushed me away and kept me away a lot of times. I think he was afraid. Did you say God? Afraid that I was going to figure a bunch of stuff out. I think he meant Don, because I'm reading the transcript. My heart is out for kids, period. My heart is pure. Your heart is black. It is literally black. Oh, more trigger warning. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to talk about this because this was more disgusting. Oh, they need more crayons because there's a lot of crayon munchers over there. Okay, so here's a guy he knows. Of course he does. It's a good friend of his. Of course it is. Okay. You could hear some of the children crying. I don't know how much of this I'm going to read. They were so scared of coming out. A few minutes later, they came back out and they had 40. He said kilometers, but I think he's talking about, I can't think of what the money is where he's talking about, but it was a foreign country. It's not kilometers. What is it? Okay, brand new, just little kids. They had an 11-year-old boy that was taken from Haiti. Okay, so the thing with the branding and stuff, this is all like, yeah, Haiti. I believe that. Thailand or India. Those are the places where they harvest organs. And that's the places where they brand that I've read about. But so why are we talking about that? So now, yeah, he's talking about this. He's playing a guy that is here and said that they can sell little girls over and over as virgins because they have doctors that fix it. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Is that Tim Ballard? Is that really Tim Ballard that he's talking about? Oh my God. I hope he gets copyright struck. Let's talk about your customers. They wanted to charge $100,000 per person. You just got $100,000, Ernie. What was that for? Yeah, this isn't in the US. Things are different over there. Why don't you go over there and do something, Ernie? Oh my God. It was freedom. Something about Sound of Freedom. Thank you. Hey, Sam Wilkins. I've worked with Tim Ballard a couple of different times, and a lot of people talk about some of the things that are going on with him right now. None of this ever came out about anything he'd done until he'd done the movie. And it beat everything Hollywood had out. So he's saying people are just jealous that that's not true. So if it doesn't fit your narrative, then anything about sexual predators is not true, right, Ernie? Why don't you have Tim Ballard on and ask him some hard questions? You know he wouldn't. He wouldn't even bring that up. You know for a fact he wouldn't. Is he talking about? Oh yeah, what did McKenna? McKenna said something ridiculous. At any given time during the day or night, there's over 270,000 child predators online. They derail, they want to discredit. The facts are out there, people. Open your eyes. Where'd you get that statistic? Because I didn't find that when I Googled it. Did you just make that up, Ernie? What are Ryan Finds Truth and other YouTubers doing? They're leading themselves out there. They're pulling the light onto themselves. They're exposing themselves. They're in plain sight. That would be you, Ernie. You're pulling the light onto yourself every night, 3 times a day. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Okay, let me see. Yeah. PG loves this stuff. I don't think she's a predator. I don't know, but oh, he wants people's hard drives to be checked. What about your little bag of flash drives and SD cards, Ernie? Let's have you go and download your main phone. The phone that you were so frantic about getting back when you hid it under Emily's couch when you got arrested. Let's talk about that phone. Oh, and then Showbilly pops up. Thank you, Marlena, for coming. Is this about Dawn? It would be nice if it was. He's going to use Chillbilly as an agent. I want you to go in there. I'll pay your way. We're going to pay your way in, Chillbilly. You're going to go in Timberfell and you're going to ask questions. But Ernie, if you looked at my posts and reviews, who's he going to ask questions to? There's literally no staff in there. There's no staff. You're going to be an undercover agent for us. Oh my God. He's never talked about Ryan. I haven't attacked anybody. You attacked me several times. You attacked Katie. You're attacking Ryan. You attack everybody that doesn't agree with you. Leave Marlena alone. Well, Marlena's a liar. Okay, he's going to expose Constance Sue, Renee, and all these other people. You're always going to expose somebody, but you never do it because you don't know anything. Okay, he's got it in for Renee. Then he talks about Jimbo. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. He's talking about nasty about Renee. Okay, and this is another song. Thank God. Okay, let's go back to the comments from that. Many people have tried, but no one can take down Ernie Shaw, the Predator Hunter. Well, we're trying. I think he's been taken down like 9 times. Ernie, did you see Marlena said that Andy sold 125 Ben Hill for $70,000? Okay, that's another lie because Andy didn't own 125 Ben Hill, so he couldn't sell it. So Then we have crimes have consequences. She's always a joy, isn't she? Killer, that newscast. Uh-oh, he's back. He just went live again. Killer, that newscast that the lady said Summer was last seen at Ben Hill Road. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She said that Summer was reported to have been last seen at Ben Hill Road. That's a big difference because we know who reported that, right? She didn't say she was last seen there. So just stop with that, okay? Oh, and Team Rose shows up. And then they're talking about what happened to blank again. We're almost done here. Yes, I do remember the little girl, but she was also busted along with Don Wells and Pam for child trafficking, and their kids were taken in Utah and I believe Arkansas. Don and Pam were not child trafficking. That came from PG. Phoebe, you're a dumbass. Maybe that's why you were here. I'm sorry, I had to read that. Okay, so reselling victims in some underground sex markets, notably documented by human rights groups and journalists in parts of South Asia and Middle East. Traffickers use this method to repeatedly sell the same victim to different buyers as a virgin. So do you kind of know what I'm talking about here? Because I don't really want to say, but this is where they're saying that sex traffickers' doctors are sewing them up. Okay, yes, this horrific practice does happen, but it is not a routine part of all human trafficking. Instead, it occurs within highly specific criminal contexts where organized crime syndicates exploit cultural, social, or religious demands for virginity. It said that in parts of Africa and Asia, see, this is all out of the United States. All of it. A dangerous and false myth persists that having sex with a virgin can cure HIV/AIDS. Traffickers exploit this misconception for profit by altering victims to simulate virginity. Okay, that's just a little... Stream him? Okay, I will. I was going to go on to... Okay, wait. Primary age concentration for trafficking, sex trafficking, 12 to 17-year-old females, and labor trafficking, 18 to 38-year-old males, usually agriculture or construction. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Do we have to listen to his song? Oh, he's got a picture of me on there. You fucker. You're getting struck, you asshole. Oh my God. Do we have to listen to his song? Really? He's got a picture of me when I was sick in bed. He got that from PG. He got that from PG. That's why she takes pictures of people before she lets them up on panel. So she can blackmail them or sell them to people later. Chasing shadows in the night, searching for the truth while I'm walking toward the light. Unlock your reality, that's more than just a name. It's a promise to keep pushing when they try to stop the game. Would you like to see the pictures of you with the butthole stretcher on? I could use that as my thumbnail, right? Yeah, that's anonymous. Okay, here we are now.
You can knock me down. You can bury me deep. You can kill every scar and tell me I should quit.
I don't know if it's about me. You don't want me to stream it? Should we go over Don B next? You can almost tell I'm sick by looking at that. For crying out loud. We are back. Who in the 40 hells is this? Oh, don't play the music. Got ya. All right. Okay, it's over. Oh, it's not over. Oh my god. Oh, are we playing Guess Who? Because I have no idea. Well, that's good. If we have to choose a lesser evil, I'd go with Don B. Well, let's just see what Ern has to talk about for a minute. I want to hear what he has to say about me. Of course, he doesn't usually talk about what he's going to talk about, if you know what I mean. So, he likes to play the music because he makes money for all that time that these songs are playing. Don't the people see that? Don't they see that they're being, I don't know, exploited by all this bullshit? This is part of his indoctrination. It really is. Hello, Ernie. I'm glad you came back on tonight. Said no one ever. No one ever said that. Well, my one view isn't going to matter. Oh, he's only got 100 people in there.
Because she screwed up.
Okay.
She screwed up. And she also posted what her house looks like. And she wrote a little thing. Look, what would you do if you look at this? Is a disgrace, people. This is a disgrace.
Okay, he's showing that fake picture, or that picture that was all over YouTube of the house trash and the plant crawling on the curtains. It was some abandoned house that someone posted. Oh, if you play the music, he will get me. Okay, I didn't. Who cares what he says? Okay, so he's got a post that I said, did you ever literally turn the house upside down looking for something and find everything you'd ever lost, including things you didn't even know you lost, but not what you're looking for? I did post that. Oh, don't blame Katie. Said the cats did that. You're a fucking disgrace, lame Katie. I'm sorry, but that's a fact.
Grace, okay?
Oh,
this is hoarder's paradise.
I got somebody that...
And you can tell she still got the 1980s microwave. But
who cares? It still works. Not all of us have $100,000 to buy a new microwave. It's a microwave that half my customers have because it never breaks. That's why Litton went out of business. Renee is... oh, here's Sharkinger. Renee is wanting Lisa to stream you. She's such a tattletale. She's such a tattletale. She's always telling him things like that. Oh, she's not going to clean that up. She's too busy being on YouTube making up lies about cases. That's Terry the Crayon Eater. Michelle, she says so many things that aren't true. It's amazing anyone listens to her anymore. I know that's not my house. How would Ernie get a picture of my house?
Because look at her TVs. They're 1970s. Think about it, folks. Jesus Christ. So
You know what? At least I have a microwave and a TV, Ernie. That's a whole fucking lot more than you have, isn't it? I also have a place to live. I'm not sleeping in a mobile tent. Oh, how old is she? Here we go. Okay. Well, it was actually on YouTube, and it was an abandoned. It was one of those people that go to abandoned houses, I think. I mean, for crying out loud, it's got vegetation, vines growing up the curtains. I'm 82 now. I'm a year younger. She says she has videos of you, Ernie, that could destroy you. They are over here listening. Somebody's over here listening, Michelle. Let's see. She said you left your boots at her house. She mistakenly showed herself a second on PG's panel. No, I didn't. I've never shown myself on PG's panel.
Blackjack, it's true. I'm never been to her house. Never want to go to her house.
Hey, Wheels.
She never puts anything out. No.
What do you mean you've never wanted to go to my house? When you were in town, you asked Mo to drive you to my house. You're always a fucking liar. I have angry eyes. Don't these people know that talking about other people is turning subscribers against them? That's literally Ernie's whole content, is talking about other people.
Oh, no, she don't. She's an idiot. She's fucking ignorant, dude. I really am going to call a welfare check on her just to see if she's okay. I think she needs to be put up somewhere, like a psychiatric ward. It's getting to that where it's just ridiculous.
Do you have one that you want to recommend, Ernie? Because she's been to all of them. How many 5150s have you had, anyway? She's teamed up with Ryan. Not really. I work alone. I think Ryan does too. He gets input from other people, but you couldn't pay $1 million to use any filters. Lisa K looks very sickly. I was very sick.
She don't have no receipts. Oh, I don't have to put receipts out. You do.
I had a receipt for the EBT lube in the Nair. Wasn't it Nair? I had that receipt, Ernie.
Not the one that said it. You did. You made the claim, not me. I got bigger, better things to do. Bigger and better things to do. She don't understand. They don't understand. They're losing subscribers. It ain't my fault they're losing them. It ain't me. It's whatever, right? Because we know damn good well. Oh, God. You guys got me cracking up. You know that, right? And whoever the hell gave me the picture of Ryan literally morphed into Scooby-Doo, I like to lost my fucking shit a while ago, literally. I was laughing so hard. Somebody sent me a picture of Ryan kind of morphed into Scooby Doo or something. I've laughed my head off. I swear. I couldn't even hardly do the interview for laughing. I was laughing so hard. Somebody sent me an email like a mix between Scooby Doo and
Literally. Literally, people.
Ryan Finds Truth. I about lost it. I'm telling you, about lost it. Yes. Doobie Doo. I'm not going to call him Ryan. Shit.
Okay, that's enough of that bullshit. I can't stand listening to that asshole. Okay, so let's go over to Don B. And I want to read some of these comments. Speaking of retarded subs. I don't mean retarded, but you know what I mean. Crayon eaters. And then I'll be done for the night. I need to get back to my phone. I didn't. God, I hate that picture of me. Okay, let's do. What am I looking for?
D-O-N.
I don't know how to shut this off, but my phone just suddenly started saying every key I press. Don B. Candace here, what secrets does she hold? None, actually. Well, she does hold some.
Andy Bernard and
Okay, I don't want to listen to him either, so we'll just shut that off. And we'll go to the comments. Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. He doesn't have chat replay. Well, that sucks, Don. It's funny how you mentioned Grandis as having something to do with Rose and Summer both going missing. That's not true. Shouldn't have anything to do with Rose. I believe Grandis knows where Summer is. I honestly don't know. Thanks, okay. Well, that's all he does is talk about people's looks and whatever. He's doing it to Ryan too. That's all he has. I'm almost 100% sure Granda's crusty ass is involved. That's nice. Nice. Grandis is a pedophile too. The reason she's not supposed to be around kids. She can be around kids. Oh, I'm sure. I think Grandis and Candace were involved. Thank you, Don B. Beautiful video. Wonder if he has a transcript. Don seems scared to say anything about Grandis. I explained what that was about, too. As for Grandis, I hate that they call her Grandis. Rose's car was found near her house right after Rose went missing. Kind of. But what does that have to do with anything? Grantsburg isn't that big. Who is the common denominator for both missing family members? I believe she knows what happened to Summer and Rose. My thought is Summer may have taken the pain pills that Grandis got that day, and Grandis knew how to get rid of the body. Well, she didn't get pain pills. She got anti-inflammatories, so and more. She was told to leave. She wasn't supposed to be around children, and she left so the boys would not be taken. She didn't leave until after the boys were taken. TBI made her leave or go to jail. Oh my God. Why would she just take off? Shouldn't take off for 6 weeks. Nicey Marie, she's another nut. I'm tracing her steps. I See You and Justin put out all the places she's lived. She hit a lot of areas. She does have sealed court documents. No, she does not. Plus, she was into the carnival, same as Candace. Candace has a nephew named Marco. That's not his name. Rumor is he came down about the time Don's mom was sick, plus a year after Rose went missing. Those are pretty close together. But he has an alibi. He was at work on camera the day Summer went missing, so he's out. Maybe Grandis took Summer, took off quickly, which makes no sense. She left too fast. She skedaddled. That's all. That's the biggest rumor that will not die. That is not true. Grandis had a stroke 2 years after Summer disappeared. Who knows her condition now? She's fine. I just had somebody send me 2 pictures of her a couple days ago. Pictures that they took right then, 2 days ago. So I don't know if he has a transcript, but Don, he doesn't have a lot of content either. Okay, so that's all I got. So I think I'll go look at Ryan's video and DJen's post. So thanks everybody for being here. I agree. They need to take some kind of psychological test, don't you think? Or not have a criminal record. They don't need to let felons on YouTube, in my opinion. So I totally agree with that. Okay, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate you all. I always love the chat. And thank you to my mods. And we'll see you, what's today? We'll see you, I believe tomorrow is when Chapstick said we would do part 4 of the Summerwell's timeline. So I'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody.